Woo! Ring ring. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going okay.
It's good.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, how's the sound quality and everything? Everything good?
From you, it's perfect.
Nice. I also just shared my screen on Discord if you can see.
Yeah, I
Cool,
did
cool,
it.
cool, cool. Let us take a look. So where were we last time in terms of rank
Um,
and what we're working on?
uh, the last session I had with you, I played Ezreal. Like, then the things we went over were mostly specific for Ezreal, but of course there were things for other ADCs too, like not randomly using spells because you lose pressure then
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay, okay. Um, what do you think you need to work on now, or is it like the
I
same
mean,
same kind of idea?
I mean, kind of, but I feel I've been liking Caitlyn a lot recently, but I don't know. Somehow I always fuck up in lane, like concerning like I think I try too hard to abuse my um range advantage and stuff, and then
Right,
get
right.
caught and die
Right,
pretty often.
that's a
So
common Caitlyn thing, right? It's just like
yeah,
people feel like, oh, I gotta hit him, I gotta
yeah,
him or I'm losing, and then
exactly that.
you hit him, oh shit, and then you get hit by like a blitz hook or like a snare
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and you die. It's like, oh, seems good, right? Like in this game,
Hmm.
maybe you try and hit him, you get hit by bubble or something. I don't know. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, let's take a look then. It's good because
yeah,
Caitlyn's I think she's a good champion.
yeah,
And
I
she's doing
think so
well right
too.
now, at least. So, definitely good to watch. Now, which of these do you think
I mean,
should we watch
Caitlyn
first?
2 is for the video quality is the best because I don't know the other two are kind of laggy, but other than that, whatever.
Oh God, your thresh has no flash. Uh oh.
Yeah, he flashed in place.
Interesting, interesting. So I think a lot about this rank that are we on NA or is this EU?
And you.
Okay, okay. Well, honestly, EU might be different, but from what I've seen on NA, this kind of ranking area where it's like high gold, low platinum is
Mm-hmm.
still kind of similar to like low gold in terms that a lot of fighting is being done.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
example, what is
I
this?
mean,
What is
that's
going on?
yeah.
Right. So we might have a focus on that. Okay, so tell me what's going on here. Tell me what's going on here.
Um, I don't know. I just saw he hit a hook, and I went for an auto, which I shouldn't have.
Okay, few things
Because
here.
while I'm hitting her, Varus can hit me for free. So
Right. Okay, it's really good that you're playing one champion because um this is the thing that happens when you play multiple champions is you don't know what to do when something happens, right? So on Caitlyn, when your support finds some kind of engage and it can't move, what's your response?
trap.
Okay, do you have a trap?
No.
So what's your response now?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess queuing.
Right, you just
Or
Q. Right. So what part of our response here kind of went wrong?
I shouldn't have went in for an auto.
Right. And of course, why is that?
Um, I don't know. He hit me for free with auto E, so I got out traded pretty hard. I
Right.
guess.
It's like this is the classic. If you can follow up, follow up. You know, you have a way to follow
Mhm.
up. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna trap, or I'm gonna Q, I'm gonna press EQ, whatever. And then if you can't follow up, it's important. You don't follow up because now you lost lane, right?
Yep.
Because Lulu walks up, she has ignite. What do you guys do?
It's gonna get worse. Trust me.
You could just do Kha'Zix can even do some really strange things like level 2 gank and it'd
Yeah,
work,
he
right?
will.
So
Don't worry.
it's really kind of we gotta oh yeah, see, okay. Oh no. Yeah, so the only reason this works is because you have no HP. Oh my god,
Yeah,
actually
but
you're
the
okay.
thing is, I would never
Oh my
expect the
god.
Kha'Zix to level 2
Oh my
gank.
god.
Like,
Right, that's good for you. That's actually good for you, right? The only
for
reason why
now.
you didn't die
Yeah.
is because Lulu didn't Lulu didn't.
I mean, I think she flashed.
Well, they're not level 2 actually.
Yeah,
So
she flashed. Yeah.
This is super strange, right? But you know, at least you guys got out, so that's good. So the big idea is kind of this is you know, how do you play with catch support? Okay, they catch, they hit their skill shot. What do you do? So you always have to ask yourself that. What do you do? So standard response is you're gonna trap a little bit before the hook, right? That's about it. And then, you know, what if you don't have trap? Then you're just gonna Q, maybe auto attack, but you don't want to. You want to be very aware of how they're gonna hit you, right? Because for most players, it's very easy for them to see, oh, I can hit this guy, right? Because you got hooked. The thing that's hard for most players to do is, yo, they're gonna hit me while you're trying to hit them, right? So this is like know what your response is when someone goes for a hook. Right. So let's say, oh, what's our response when he goes for a hook? Oh, we're going to walk up and hit Lulu, and then Thresh is going to flay, but then they're going to go for me. So what do? Oh, maybe you try and not walk straight in, or walk a different angle, or walk in such a way that
differently.
Yeah, exactly, that you're not going to get hit.
Range.
Oh, wait, we actually die here, don't we? Oh, what the heck?
Yeah,
oh, no.
He flash
Okay. Since this is good, right? This gank is bad for their team, right?
Yeah, because he wasted time and lost the summoner.
Right, and he's playing Kha'Zix. What is he doing ganking? He needs to be getting level 6 and all that. So, what do you do here? What should you do here?
I mean, I probably should go back. But I was really greedy because I didn't want to go base on level 1. So
if you don't base here, what happens?
I die. Probably.
To what?
Or I get zoned off. Like Lulu EQ or something.
Right. So, you know you have to back here because you literally cannot do anything. Right. How much HP do you need to like not have before you decide to back? Because you're already in the double digits. You know what I'm saying? You just need a base. You know, it doesn't matter how bad it. Doesn't matter if you lose 2 waves. Doesn't matter if you lose 3 waves. You have the base. If you have the base, you have the base. Okay. Similar to how if they have 5 people coming bot and your team is trying to take top tower, you just base because you can't stop that dive, right? You can't stop this from happening. You're just gonna die no matter what. Literally nothing you could do. Even if your jungler is here, you're still gonna die, right? And your jungle gank is not gonna work, right? So you just needed to simply base there, right? So it's interesting because we had a really bad trade, and then you got a free gank, I guess, and then you died. So things we need to look at are the follow-up idea, right? Is can you even follow up? What happened here? Let's talk about this. What happened here? 2 things.
I used my Q for no reason.
And what else?
I mean, I don't know. I let Lulu hit me for free, I guess.
Right, she's so close because you used your Q, right? So it's kind of a double whammy. So if you wanted to like kill minions with Caitlyn Q, how do you do it?
I mean, I guess I get them low and then hit them with Q.
Right, but do you ever do it under tower?
I mean, only if there's like 2 low minions and I can get both with autos, but
right.
That, not.
Pretty much like, yeah, you only wanted to push, right? Or kill minions while you're pushing, basically, or to push. But try not to use it under tower because not only do you not have it when Thresh hooks someone, but you're gonna miss at least 1 minion, right? Because the Q is gonna like mess up a minion. There's some kind of ideas you might want to take a look at too. It's just we're just taking a bunch of damage from their lane. Lulu and Varus. Oh, goodbye. He just took 1 million. He just took 3 damage.
Yep.
So one thing you might want to consider is getting a Doran shield, right? Because how many auto attacks have you gotten in this lane with your Doran's blade?
Yeah, not too many. But I don't know. I don't like going D shield on Caitlyn very much. So.
Oh no, it's a tragedy. Oh no.
Yeah, I messed up too there.
Sometimes it's really smart too, right? It's like, at what point do you take D shield? Okay, so if they were playing Ezreal and Xerath, would you take Doran shield?
Yeah.
Right. So what's the difference between Xerath and Ezreal and Varus and Lulu?
I mean, yeah, okay, there's not really a difference.
Both of them are gonna be trying to
Yeah,
poke
that
slash
she
good
was
trade,
so
right? So
fucking bad.
yeah, you're just gonna be upset. So okay, this actually might work. Oh my god, he went for a blind Q and it worked. I think Varus is flash. Oh, it's
No,
still
he
working.
He doesn't. He flashed
Oh,
on me when
okay,
he
okay.
killed me.
Good gank by your team. But yeah, basically this is a disaster so far, right? The idea is, you want to make sure that how do we do this? I think we have our priorities not quite right, or maybe we do have our priorities right, but maybe the execution is going wrong, right? If you're ever in Lulu range, right, it's because Thresh can flay her, right, or Thresh is gonna hook, right? Otherwise, what do you want to do?
I mean, not really anything.
You just want to farm. You just want to last hit, right? So anytime we took damage was kind of like could have been avoided, right? All you had to do is back out. Oh yeah, this is not working. He missed hook. He should leave, right? There's no way.
Yeah, but he's still staying there. So
kind of strange.
I mean, it will work. So
maybe some kind of flash flay lantern, right? And we see Kha'Zix, so it could work. Oh, he's just walking up. Oh my god, are you kidding me? No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait, let me watch this. This is very educational. So Graves can just throw a smoke screen, and smoke screen is basically a stun now, I guess. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's quite disgusting. I like it. That was a really good gank.
He wanted to leave me the kill, but I missed my Q, so almost.
Right.
I just should have went for autos and not the Q.
Right, or an E or something like that. It's just you just missed, but whatever. You guys have the right idea. So, okay, nice follow up, right? Very nice, very nice. No, oh Jesus, wait, why am tired Q though? Okay, this is your cookie cutter strategy. Your cookie cutter strategy is use it on the wave when it's pushing into you. Okay, not at their tower. I'll say don't use it at their tower yet because it looks like you guys are trying to do something, right? Which is he was trying to hook them. So basically, if there's a chance you're gonna be using it on enemy champions, don't use it on minions, right? That's another big idea we're seeing, but I think that's actually not as relevant what we're seeing right now because we got bigger fish to fry in terms of making sure we're not he's dying, making sure we're not kind of losing lane because of taking too much damage or something like that, right? What's going on here?
She walked up to me.
Oh, okay, very nice. You got the oh my god, what? How does that work? Oh my god, and Thresh found someone. Oh my god, what's going on? You can win this for sure. Oh no, oh you're dead. Oh no.
If I eat his knockup,
right,
we probably would have won.
Right, it's just a mechanics thing, right? It's just he's going to ulti. He's just gonna throw a bunch of shit at you, so
yeah,
you can do a lot of things.
Just too slow, I guess.
Yeah, you just don't. I would say don't worry about this. Let's worry about this. But this is something where if you want to do something like this, what's the idea here? What's the idea?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really plan to do that. She just walked up and... Yeah.
So this is the big idea: is that Lulu's trade / poke, right? But when you have items, your quick trade can be better if you land EQ.
Yep.
Right. So something like this is along the ideas of, I'm gonna bait her into walking up, and I'm gonna EW, or I'm gonna EQ, or I'm gonna do anything like that. So I think just using Q is kind of, I feel like she could just walk away.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to accept a trade, you have to have a plan that says that my trade is better. Like you're gonna EQ him in the face or EW him to catch him, right? Anything like that. That's kind of something you can definitely take a look at is against poke lanes or trade lanes is what do you do when they walk up, right? Most of the time it's gonna be stand behind my ranged minions and then trade back, right? But yeah, most of the time you really don't want to trade, right? And then sometimes you can even use your abilities to out trade after the first few bases. Wow, very nice, very nice. So it looks like we don't really have a problem with mechanics in terms of following up on our team play or anything like that. It's just issues with I think lane matchup would be kind of accurate in terms of what we're trying to do. You know, it's like, oh, if your team catches someone, oh, we didn't really have the correct response in terms of following up. Or
do you think it's fine going rapid fire over Shiv first?
It's not gonna matter, right? So this is fine. This is fine, right? The rank, you know, when it makes a difference, is like like even in my games, it doesn't matter. So the games that makes a difference are games like when everyone's like LCS, solo queue, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, you guys gotta run, unless Thresh can find something juicy. Okay, very nice. Let's back it up. Let's watch this whole thing.
Nice. You just straight up hard me.
Did he? Okay, what did Varus do wrong here?
He had no didn't have many stacks on me, and used his E. And
it was
didn't do max damage.
He could have gotten
my minion wave.
Alright, he could have gotten extra. He could have gotten extra. What's it called? Stack, but he just didn't have the damage. Right.
Yeah.
He did close to full damage, but they're just weak as shit. And Guardian Thresh Shield is just really strong. So you guys play fine. The only thing you might want to watch out for is what?
A gank? I don't know.
Right. If there are more people, this could work. Something like that. But I think Kha'Zix shows up. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yes, this is like a common case where their mid laner might be roaming or their jungler could be here, right? Because you can't see them. Like let's see in this.
We saw their mid lane on top, so.
Oh, okay. Then if you guys saw them, then you know this is 2v2, it should be fine, right? That's fine then. Fast forward, you guys push, very nice. Is there anything you guys can do before basing?
Maybe go mid and push, or get wards in their jungle.
Right, both options are actually kind of intertwined. I would say that's the best option here, right? Is you go mid, right? Why would I say go mid and ward their whole jungle?
Because I make money.
Right, and you have nothing to buy, so
yeah.
And warding their jungle is really disgusting, right? All of a sudden, Kha'Zix can't do any camps without you guys knowing. So definitely, I think going mid could be really good there. But I think basing is not the worst either. It's just that you guys didn't really get to do much off the push / killing someone. Oh my god, this guy's just dying, I guess. Sure. Very nice. Push, shirt. You might want to go ward. Your team's not here, so I don't think you can hit this tower. Right, you need to go help. Oh no, never mind. You can't help this. Your whole team's gone. Hold up. Where are you going? Where are you going? Run. You want to run. You still want to run. I don't think you want to check this red unless you were crazy. Okay, sure. We made it. Right. So okay, let's back it up here. Okay, so if you didn't have a Thresh, you were so screwed, right? So what's wrong with the picture here?
Nobody from my team is there except Thresh. And I have no vision of anyone in their team. Plus, they have a Kha'Zix.
Right. So
one-shot me.
This is just straight up. They have more people, right? But let's say it was even numbers of people. You guys are still losing because you don't know where they are. So that's just whenever you want to do something, make sure numbers first. Make sure you count numbers first, right? Okay, you push because you see 2 people top. Sure. You can even hit this tower a little bit if you want, but probably not for too long. Oh, you guys want to get out soon before. Oh, you guys can probably get this. Nice. Okay, run. Dragon's probably gone. Oh, you definitely want to run. You don't want to stay. Oh, I guess you guys can just do dragon. They didn't want to fight. Sure. And then someone got mid, so you can base. Okay, I think that's fine. You go top. That's still fine. Oh, goodbye, Renekton. Not really your fault. Fast forward. You want to push this out. You want to be afraid of Kha'Zix, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, they died, so I just backed off.
Right, your team has a missing Renekton, so I don't know what they're doing. But you know, you can try to ult someone here. It's just unlikely. Good. You're doing Gromp. Okay, very good. Doing chickens.
I just took his whole job.
Yeah, that's actually what I would do too. He's dead. He's not gonna be using it. So, I would prefer to have gone mid, but you can't since Renekton's taking it. So this is fine. You have Infinity Edge, sure. Base. Okay, so the last few minutes have been pretty good in terms of what I think I would do in your situation. You're doing the exact same thing, right? It's just the early game stuff was just super dicey, and sometimes we had some kind of ideas of trying to do 3v5 or something like that, like 3v4, 2v4. That might be something we need to take a look at because that will actually lose you games. But team gets caught mid, right? It's not your fault. This is the classic. This is the classic.
I will be bought.
It's not your fault. Not your fault. Team's trolling. I promise you that they should not be there. What should they have done? They should just push and leave. Right? Or maybe since you're pushing for free, they can let them push, right? Because Varus is literally losing minions if he doesn't go bot. So I don't know what your team is doing. Not smart, but whatever. Doing red, very good. Okay, so basically, you're strong enough that you can solo carry the game, kind of, in a sense, right? As long as we don't die. Oh, okay. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture?
I'm alone and have no vision of their team.
Right, there are more people. Okay, so this is becoming a mid-game trend we're seeing.
Like the thing is, maybe it's wrong, but in my head it was the right idea to go mid since that's the only remaining tier 2 tower and it's low. So I didn't think it was a good idea to group top like my team did, but I guess I should have still grouped with them since making a play alone that's right isn't better than doing a bad play together with your team.
Right, the reason being is that, you know, even if this may be a good play if everyone comes, which I'm not really sure it is. Actually, yeah, Nar's dead, so, you know, you guys can run mid.
I can chip down the tower with rapid fire auto,
right?
So it's not like we won't get it.
Right, but then if you do it alone, it's definitely not gonna work, right? Because you just have no one here, right? So anything like Varus ulti, anything like Kha'Zix can solo you, right? There's no way this happens, right? You just die. So we're having a problem in the mid game where when in doubt, you know, what do? Remember, you know, we didn't really have anything to do, so we tried to help red, even though we had less people. You know, we just killed Nar, so after we push mid, it doesn't seem like we have too much to do since we can't do mid. Since your team's not here, what do you do instead? What do you think?
I don't know, go look for a camp or something to farm, I guess. Or group with the team.
Go to your team. Yeah, exactly. In these kind of cases, the very least you can do is not take an option you know is not going to work. And you always assume that 4v5 is always lose, okay? Anything with less people is always losing. So never take that option. Never. You have to have a concrete reason to take that kind of fight. Otherwise you'll know what happens before it happens. You have both sums, you're strong, it literally doesn't matter, right? Big idea here is don't 4v5 mid game. I think the other stuff when you're going to farm and clear waves and stuff is very good. Drop something in my keyboard. Damn. Same thing here though. What's going on?
I think I even die again, I'm not sure though.
It's the exact same thing, right? Who do you need at the very minimum to do this since you see top and you see bot? Yes. You need Thresh.
Because he can get me out with Lantern and stuff.
Right, exactly. So, you know, Nar versus LeBlanc, Graves versus Varus. Okay, 3v3 mid. But you are missing 2 people because they're not here yet. So you just gotta wait. Right. So here's a sneaky alternative you can learn is the secret is you don't actually have to push this wave immediately. This is like kind of advanced, but you actually don't have to push this wave. Oh no! Since it's in the middle, it's just going to kind of stall out. You can slow push. That'll give your team enough time, and you can get 2 waves. But this is not something you need to do. It's just throwing some ideas at you, right? If your team's not here yet, you can push and do nothing, or you can slow push this, right? So that's the idea. Is you gotta wait for your team though. I think we're seeing a common problem with you know, and then people are solo dying. That's not really your fault, but
again, I mean, I should mainly focus on what I'm doing wrong, but I didn't think it was a great idea to go bot there or top or something.
Alright, so it's true that, oh, maybe they shouldn't have solo died, but there's literally nothing you can do to change that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can only change the things I'm doing.
Exactly. So, and the idea is that everyone says League is a team game, right? But it's not so team oriented that you automatically lose based on who you have your teammates. Otherwise, how would challenger players be challenger, right? It doesn't really make sense. In terms of, how can someone consistently win if the game is based on your teammates? It's not quite true, right? If you play very clean, you can solo carry by hitting the closest guy, right? AD carry is still, in a way, the role that if you make no mistakes, you're going to be super oppressive, right? And it's true that, that's kind of what makes AD carry strong, but it's also true that it's really easy to make a mistake, as we can see, right? So the biggest one, though, you can make is just anything that's 4v5 related, okay? If you see anything that looks remotely like 4v5, you want to not do that thing, right? You need to wait for your teammates. Otherwise, it's just like in this picture here, what do you guys want to do here? Right here. If they engage, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight or do you want to run or what? What do you want to do?
I think we wanna kite them, like we can straight up fight them, I think.
Right, because your Thresh is not here and your Renekton needs 4 seconds to TP, right? So you want to kite. It's these kinds of ideas that you want to be working on in the mid game. So you have like the farming thing down, you have rotations down. It's just you're trying to do stuff with less people. Is a problem. And that's the one thing I think we can take a look at. Oh, this might be we're just too far out. You're just dying here. Oh my god, you didn't die. You should have died.
I will, I think. Because
you totally should have died here.
After getting so...
Oh, you should have died there. Oh, everyone's dead. Team has lost this fight because you have no HP, basically. Okay, let's talk about this. What's going on here? Okay, this is 5v5, right? So what happened here?
I mean, I got hit by Velcro's Q and Varus R over the wall, so...
Right, so...
It's too far forward, I guess.
Right, this is the other common mistake that AD carries will make, is that you got engaged. You got engaged by something successful, right? You got engaged on. So on their team, what kind of engage did they have?
Varus old... Gunnar, probably. Like with his jump and R.
Meganar, what else? Top 3. You always want to do top 3.
I guess. I mean, Kha'Zix doesn't engage alone usually, so.
This is true. What else? What else?
Velko's knock up? I don't know.
Right, I would say Velcro's knock up because we already got hit by that one before, right? The things that if they hit you are losing the game is kind of the idea, right? You can't win if you get hit by these things, or your team has to do something crazy, right? Your Nectin is like in their backline killing everyone somehow. You do not want to. What's what we're doing here that we talked about already?
I guess I shouldn't have followed up on that, I guess, since they were more than us.
Yes, there are more people at the outset.
They
so
have a health advantage.
Right,
So
and you were
it's
chasing.
Came,
So we do really well when we kind of create these situations. When we know what a good outcome is, we do really well. Like we're going to push bot. We're going to follow up on our team's gank. We're more people. You're always winning. Doing dragon because they can't stop you. Pushing and then basing, right? All this stuff is very good. And then when it comes to fights, we kind of, try to follow up on something that's impossible, right? And then you just get hit. Or we try to do like 4v5, which is always losing. Or we got caught and engaged when it was 5v5, right? So you have one, what's it called? The non-kind of mechanics area of the game played pretty down. It's just that when it comes to fighting, you're kind of picking fights where you can't win.
Yeah.
Right? It's like impossible to win. I don't know how you're supposed to win these because you're not, right? You make sure that you know when you want to fight. right? When you have more people for whatever reason, or you have vision, or something like that. Otherwise, you want to not fight, right? Something like this is a clear indicator you guys want to fight, right? Someone on your team is catching them, right? Otherwise, you want to run, right? You don't want to fight. You want to kite, right? So instead of chasing Lulu, you know we need out because this is not a good fight, right?
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you also need to not create those situations for your team, like you're pushing up mid solo, which is just 3v1 or 5v1, right? Or anything like we're too far forward, so we're gonna get caught by Varus ulti, right? Because that's automatically losing for your team. They can't win. They can't win the fight. Nard counts too, right? But you know, what's the kind of I guess it's 4v4, huh? It's just Nard had a sick ulti, so you guys are just super upset. But it's the same idea, right? In terms of getting caught by engage.
Yeah, we walked up too close.
This is kind of the story of the biggest mistakes in this game. Where sure, late game didn't go well, but you came out 5-3, right? It's the mid game where if we set up a losing fight for our team, your team's automatically gonna lose. Anything like we have less people or you get caught, and then if you set up a winning fight for your team, like you have more people, or like you push and rotate top because you have more people, that's automatically winning. Your team is super easy to win that, right? But if you get caught by something like this should be instant death, right? Because he should be able to stun you here, or some kind of Varus ult, or maybe some kind of crazy Vel'Koz knockup. I don't know. I think we should be dying there though, right? Like, what happened to that Graves? What happened to that Graves should have happened to us, right? So that's kind of the big picture, I think, in terms of your gameplay, is making sure that not only is your mid game farming clean, but picking your fights is also very clean.
I should have went out there and not chased.
Right, I'm not sure what's going on here, but top is better option, right? Oh, he just dies because he's just tilted or something. I don't know. But
I mean, I still went top to clear the wave, so.
But in terms of timing, we could have.
done it way earlier.
Right, and now we could get this. We can't get this wave because Kha'Zix is here, right? He was dead or something before, so this game is kind of devolving because of the first thing we did. Do you remember? You guys were winning, and then this happened, and all of a sudden you guys are losing.
I got engaged, I guess.
You got your team killed Gnar, and then they wanted to go top, and then we went mid.
And I
right, so just straight 4v5. This is engage here, right? This is engage and 4v5, I guess. But we have QSS actually, so this actually should be okay. But the number advantage is just too strong, so you guys are just all gonna die. So this is the big idea. Is what's going on here is that you gotta look at the map when after you push a wave or before you push a wave, because it seemed like after you pushed, you try to do something, and then if only you had looked at the map, you would have noticed that they're all there. Right. So that's like the first thing we can first easy fix is before you do anything, you look at the map, you say how many people are there. Okay, you want to do Gromp? How many people are there?
Well, I knew they were Drake, so but I didn't think they would just run to Krugs for some reason. So.
Well, the reason is that you're AD carry. You pushed out a wave. What are you gonna do next? Of course, you're gonna go try and get Krugs, right? That would be the most logical conclusion, right? So all they have to do is come take a look, and then if they find someone, you guys all die. So that's the kind of big picture idea is no 4v5 ever, right? And if you're pushing, or if you're with your team, what's your job? If it's 5v5, what's your job?
Hitting the closest target and I guess staying alive.
Right, don't get hit by the important ability, right? Don't get caught and hit the closest guy, right? I think is the two big ideas you want to definitely work on from seeing these games. What's going on here? Why is this guy loading? Fast forward.
Like that's what I meant with the pretty leggy.
Oh no! Okay, that's kind of tragic, but seems like we do have a problem with kind of taking damage though when it comes to laning, right? Like here for example, he's gonna wave you. What do you do?
Nothing.
You can hit him back. You can Q auto attack, right?
But I think level 1 they win because Nami does more damage with her W. than Soraka can do and stuff.
But if she's in your wave, she can't win. You can't win trades in the enemy team's backline wave, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So something like going this way, and then Soraka hits her with Q. She's dying, right? But honestly, even though laning wasn't the best, you guys came out of laning okay, I think, right? Let's fast forward a bit. Honestly, even if laning doesn't go well, you can always win in the mid game. That's what I want you to think, right?
Yep.
If laning doesn't go well, you can always win in the mid game. If laning goes really well, you can always lose in the mid game. That's the other part of it. Okay, Lee Sin's coming. Oh, never mind. Lee Sin found Kha'Zix. Uh-oh. Okay, you have heal. Okay, nah, there's no way.
Yeah, I just moved over if you need help.
Okay, I think it's going okay, but let's fast forward to the mid game because I think that's where the big issues are, in my opinion, right? Like laning, not that it's like sure it's okay, right? We have a kill, we have 2 assists, not the end of the world. As long as we're not straight losing off laning, we're happy, right? How's Rengar at their 2nd tier tower? Okay, fast forward. We're in the mid game, right? Okay, we push, and then what do we want to do? Push again. I think this is fine, right?
Yeah.
And then remember, what should we do instead of just basing?
Go mid, get vision.
Right, you can get vision before you base. Anything like that, right? If you don't have anything to buy, like what are you gonna buy here?
I guess either boots or pickaxe.
Alright, it's not much to buy, right? So you can still do productive things while you're on the map, right? Always definitely take a look. Take a second look when you want to base, because maybe that's a good move, but maybe you can find a better move, right? Maybe do something even better, right? Okay, you guys are pushing mid, sure. Oh my god, Rengar. Okay, nice try. You can try and go for the tower. I don't know how they would stop you, but eventually you're gonna want to go dragon, right? Sure. They just kill the minions real quick. I think that's fine. Oh, your team's trying to dragon, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Too far forward. Again, I tried to damage with my range and.
Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what's going on here. Okay, so.
And they had the numbers advantage because the others went towards Drake.
Right. So this is the engage idea and numbers again. Right. So your team is trying to do dragon. What do you do? And you say we don't want them to push mid. What do you do?
I go a bit further back so I can just clear the waves so they can't push into the tower. But
right.
other than that,
how far further back?
Like close to my tower, I guess.
Yes. Like at your tower. So this is so far away. It's just how do you get back to your tower, right? It's just not really possible. You even netted his bubble and you still died. Okay, think about that. That's like holy shit. Even with the mechanical outplay, you still died. So the problems for you that we're seeing is this all mid game. All mid game is you're doing really well in terms of pushing first and making money and stuff, and then something like this happens and it's considered a throw. Because you know what's happening? What happens if you die here is sure your team might get dragon, but you guys are losing mid tower, right? Yeah. Like you guys just automatically lose mid. There's nothing you can do, right? So think of the game in terms of how many people do they have? How many people do I have? Okay, that's what I want you to think. That's what will win you games and prevent throws, right?
I mean, I think I could have carried that game in our last team fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I hit the wrong target once, so.
Wait, are you talking about this game?
Right at the end. Yeah.
This game?
This game, like right at the end somewhere. Like right before we lost.
What do you want to do here instead of basing? Same thing though. Let's talk about this for mid game stuff.
I guess.
Yes. You want to push mid, right? Whenever you can do something that's better than base, you should look to do it, right? How do we know it's better than base?
They can't really kill me when I clear mid.
They're busy doing. Yeah, they're not here. So
yeah,
that's what I want you to think. Game in terms of pushing waves, and how many people. You know you're dead here because of why.
Cause I'm alone and there like 3 or 4 people.
3 people. So impossible to live. So this is the big idea. Okay, more people is winning. More people is winning. That's why. That's what I want you to think. When you like push waves, everything's really good except or everything's really good and it can be better if you take a look at while you're basing, can I do anything better, right? But pretty much it's really solid. It's just when we get to the other step, which is fighting and, you know, playing around objectives and that stuff, never do something without people, okay? Never do something with less people. You want to just be super safe when you have less people. You want to clear waves, right? You want to hide under your tower. You want to make sure that you're not taking a fight no matter what, right? And if the enemy team forces a fight so hard, you're gonna win. That's why I want you to think.
Yep.
Is that if they force on you, it better be so bad you can win a 4v5. Okay. So you can't be out there in the middle of the lane and then they like go on you or anything like that, right? Okay. What's going on here? You guys are super desperate. Oh, this is new Baron, isn't it?
Yep.
This thing takes forever to kill. So okay. We won't really talk about this because it's not really your decision, but you played that fine, right? You might die because they just have more people, right? So you don't worry about this.
1 kill out of it, I guess, but it still was a bad call.
It's just nothing to do with you, basically. If they were hell bent on doing it, there's nothing you can really do to stop them. So don't worry about that. It was just the other stuff beforehand where it's just continual 4v5. That's the biggest thing we need. You need to work on right now. I think is just anytime you want to do something. Okay, this is after you've pushed a wave. You look at the map. This is what I want you to think. This is how you fix it, right? The quick and easy fix now and forever. You push this wave, you look at the map. Okay, where are they?
Yep. I mean, they're all Drake, so.
How many did you see Drake, though? Oh, you see, I guess you see 3 or 4 people, so then you know, okay, I can get red, right? And then you do the same thing on every single wave. You're like, you push a wave, you say, where are they, right? So, okay, they're in your jungle. Okay, good. That's how we know we're not dying to some kind of camp in a bush, right? Is that you can see them all. You push this, shirt, and then you say, oh, you have more people. You want to hit the tower, you have more people. They have a Kha'Zix and an 80 carry still dead, right? Fast forward. It's all the same. This is the same method I use, is you want to look at the map every time you want to do something, right?
There I wanted to go back to defend our Nexus towers, but we got up and the others didn't go back either, so we lost the tower.
That's fine. Honestly, it's not going to matter at this rank, to be honest. TBH is the stuff that matters at this rank is the mid-game stuff, where 4v5 snowballs out of control at this rank, right? Anything where there's some kind of 4v5 fight and it goes poorly, it's going to snowball out of control in their favor, right? If there's a 4v5 in your favor, you know, like you saw, Katarina got like 1 million kills somehow at one point. You got 4 kills. I don't know. This it's just, it doesn't make sense. So all we have to do is make sure, like, look at your income, look at your CS score compared to his. It's very good, right? So what's our problem? It's that we just keep dying for free in the mid game. Okay, so this is the biggest thing. You look at the map, you say, where are they, right? Even here, even now, you say, where are they? Right, because I've seen shit like they flash over this wall, or you know, Kha'Zix is going invisible right on you, right? Anything like that is still possible. So, this is the big idea. Okay, is you push your wave. Let's go to this point. Let's go to this point in time. You push your wave. You look at the map. You say, where are they? And you're like, okay, I see Corki, I see Nami. Okay, 3 people are missing. 2v3 in their jungle. We can't go ward. That's what I want you to think. Okay. Same thing here, right? Anything like you push mid. And you see just tower, and then you say, okay, where are they? Okay, team's going to a dragon. We have 4v5 mid right now. So back off, right? Anything like you push this wave. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're all dead and fighting bot, so you can hit this tower. That's how you know, right? And then you go top. Okay, there's literally cannot be here. Fast forward, same thing. Where are they? Oh, you see Kha'Zix. Now you can push another wave, for example, right? This is the method you want to use. Okay. After you push the wave, which is what you're doing is extremely good. Then you look at the map and you say, I want to do this thing. Do we have more or less people? Okay. That's the biggest thing that'll help you right now, is making sure that we eliminate any kind of 4v5 throw. Because that's like the biggest flaw in your gameplay right now, is that you do so well when it comes to like mid-game theory, you know, in terms of pushing waves and then doing something else. But then But then it's just like you put yourself in a spot where it's just 4v5 and you can't win. So first step is making sure we don't put ourselves in that position, and then I think you can go from there, right? Remember, if they have more people, you don't want to do anything, right? You play. Make sure that no matter what you do, it's not like a losing option, right? It's like, oh, if you're AFK on the tower, it's better than getting caught mid, 4v5 or whatever, right? That's what I want you to think. Okay. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it all makes sense. So
let's take a look at this one too. In terms of the
that's
game
the
stuff.
only one out of the 3 that I won, I think. So
Yeah, let's take a look at. Oh no.
I entered the early game versus the Lissandra pretty hard. So.
Oh no, what's going on here? What are we doing here? Hold up. Wait, what's going on? What are these? Okay, is it Lux support?
Yes, it's a Lux support.
That's tragic. Okay, how come we're going mid here?
I
mean, how come we're going top here?
We got bot turret, so I thought we could match Lissandra.
Okay. You guys definitely can't match Lissandra, right?
I mean, yeah.
Better than Cho'Gath, right?
Yeah.
How do you stop her from flash ult into Master Yi coming out?
I don't. If I don't have QSS or anything.
Alright, there's no way to stop it, right? It's impossible. So you guys are automatically dead here. Literally no way to stop it. Oh my god, he doesn't even need Master Yi. Oh, he does need Master Yi. Okay, yeah, but you guys are still dead, right? That's the idea. It's still the same idea of you push, you look at the map. Okay, where are they? Who's missing? We saw 2 bots, so it's just
Lissandra is missing,
right,
and their jungler is missing.
Right, so where are they right now? If you don't know where they are,
probably top lane.
Right, they could be this bush or this bush, right, or this bush, right. Anything is lethal, right? Any of those are you guys are automatically dead. So this is the thing you need to work on for sure. Is you want to after you push, you look at the map, and then you don't do anything until you figured it out. Okay, that's what I want you to do because this is just what happens if you die here.
They get top tower.
Right, and what else?
They could get herald.
Right, and then they get your blue and bot lane pushes tower. Right, so you have all these things going wrong if we make mid game mistakes. So that's our first step is making sure this doesn't happen. Because you know they're just gonna get top. They're gonna go do. They got blue. Up, things are going on bot. Right, it's just it's not looking good. Right, so this is the only section of your gameplay you want to focus on is the mid game. Okay, remember look at the map before you try and do anything. Right. How come we went bot here though?
Yeah.
I guess we just.
I saw Syndra top. Went top. I guess afterwards, and mid lane was too far out for me to go there. So I thought maybe we can get some kills bot lane. I guess.
Okay. Interesting, I guess, but the right idea is to match Jinx, right? So not the word I would say, you know, it's fine. It's just a mess because of the stuff that happened earlier, right? So as long as you can prevent that, we're good to go. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I think you were watching. Oh, you need to run. Oh no. Oh, you just died here for sure. There's no way out, right? That was just I think you were watching like a fight. So that's just unlucky, but this mid game idea is still the same for sure. Like here, how do you die here?
I guess if they had vision on me, they could just walk up and kill me. I guess.
Right, right. This is definitely worded. I would assume this is definitely worded, right? They've been in this side of the map for a long time. So anything like this, Sandra over the wall, Master Yi over the wall, right? Is the stuff you want to be afraid of, right? Oh, we're dying here. You don't have flash, do you? Oh, what? Let me watch this. How did you not die here? That's my question.
I don't know either.
He didn't Q? What? He just used Q on the wave. Must be. Wow. Okay, you got away. Not bad. But
it still shouldn't have worked.
Right. Who? This is 2v1 somehow. But you know how many people should be here?
From our team or their team?
Their team. Their team. Assuming like they have no bot lane, no mid lane. Where's their jungler?
Probably close, I guess.
Right. I would have assumed he's here because you don't see him. Right. Same thing here. You don't see them. You have to assume they're there. Right. that's the big picture. Is you don't know where they are after you push or clear a wave. You have to guess, make your best guess. You know, where's the worst spot they could be. That'll definitely help you the most because as long as you can put yourself in an okay position, you can win fights, right? I think we've seen that your fighting is not bad and the mechanics are not bad. It's just 4v5. It doesn't matter how good your mechanics are, right? You're just automatically gonna lose. That's why they call League a team game now. In terms of you can't win if you have less people, right? It's easier to set up a situation where team cannot win or team cannot lose, right? Nowadays, so that's the big idea: is how do we set up that situation, or how do we prevent that situation? Even I think we're just trying to follow here, trying to help our team here. I don't know how you guys kill Katarina, but good luck, right? You guys can get Morgana. Oh, you're dead. Oh no. So this is the other. This is the other part. Is that if it is 2v2, you do have a problem of getting caught by something. Right, but worry about this next, okay? 4v5 is more important right now because these individual fights are less important than the 4v5 stuff because the 4v5 stuff is automatic loss, okay? If you're going 50-50 on the even team fights, then I would worry about that less. You just need to make sure that 4v5 is... Oh, you guys are all dead here. You guys are all dead here. So if this happens, what's your job? If you can't get... Yes, so... where should you stand?
Do a very good job of. So,
right, you need to stay super far away. Yeah. Up. Well, even up, there's a Master Yi. Right, you guys need to get out somehow. So this is whatever. We'll ignore that for now. But I'm not really sure there's anything you can do. The Baron's just impossible to win. Right. Was that your call? I don't think it was your call. I think someone else called that. Okay, so. Besides backpinging, there's not much you can do, but really that point led to your team's doing 4v5, so it's automatic loss, right? There's just nothing you can do. This is the thing you want to prevent is if your team can auto lose you the game, you guys just want to run. It's good, it's good. Away. If you can get out, oh my god, see, if you can get out, they'll throw. You can't get out.
That happened there.
Oh, you need out. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're crazy. Okay, nice. See, this is why even if the fight goes really poorly, if you get away, you can do something cuz at this rank especially, what are they doing? Right?
They're
what is this?
For no reason.
It's suicide, right? They just take Baron, they can take inhibitor, they just want to kill themselves, right? So, that's the idea is that you need to make sure that we don't do that thing. So that we can capitalize when they do it. You know, we can punish them. Oh my god, you guys are getting Baron off that. Oh my god. You got Baron off that. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, that's really the big picture. 4v5. Okay. That's really what we're seeing. What do you think?
Yeah, pretty much. That's my biggest, well, like one of the biggest flaws.
One of the biggest. The other one is, oh my god. Wait, let's watch this Master Yi. Watch this Master Yi. Yeah. Wait, that was satisfying to watch. Let me watch this again. Holy shit, that was awesome. Fucking goodbye. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the first biggest is 4v5. Okay, your second biggest is we're getting caught by something in a 5v5. Right, that's the second biggest thing. And then the third biggest is, what do you think?
I can't really tell.
Some kind of lane problem, probably, right? I was like, how'd you win this? But she came out with 50% health, so I guess that's how you win, right? That was a good flash. Yeah. Oh god, that was too close. Yeah, I was like, how do you win this? I need to study this, but she just came out with no HP, so I guess they just kill themselves. Yeah. As long as you can make sure that doesn't happen, your games are gonna go a lot better. Okay, this is what I want you to do: is no 4v5, no matter what. I don't care if you lose the game. No 4v5. It's just probably the worst habit you could ever make is taking 4v5 fights. Right? That's just like it's like a throw every time you do it. Right? And you already consider one throw to be losing the game. Okay, that's what I want you to think, right? Nowadays, for solo queue, one throw is enough to lose the game or swing the game in their favor, which is losing, right? Like take a look at this. Take a look at this. Even though it's late game, they can still come back, right? All it takes is one reset off Lux being stupid and Katarina Master Yi walk all over you guys, right? So what is Lissandra doing? Oh, she got caught, and then one mistake means you guys end the game, essentially, right? You just run it down their base. So this is the thing you don't want to do, is this one mistake, okay? No 4v5, ever. The way to fix it is after you push the wave, look at the map. That's the simplest solution we can give to you right now, is push the wave, look at the map. Then make your decision based on what you see, okay? And you never do 4v5. That's what I want you to think. So yeah, what do you think? Is that accurate? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Pretty much.
Do you want to talk about any other topics, or have we given you enough to work on?
I mean, that's something you can't help me with, but like when I compare to, like, I know it's hard to say something like that, but like to better players, like I see that they click way more and way faster than me, which like lets them control their champion better, I guess. So
the idea is, let me see, let's take a look. In terms of clicking mechanics, right? So what you're doing here is fine, right? This is the right idea. Is you're clicking close to your character, right? The reason why they click so fast is because they want to be able to change their direction at a moment's notice, so that they don't have to think about it. Like, let's take a look at Def's stream. Def is really good at this. It doesn't matter.
I've been watching his replays really much lately, so that's why.
Honestly, okay, here we go, Vayne, right? So when it comes to Vayne, he clicks side to side, right? And up and down, so that if a skill shot is coming, he can pick either side he wants to go to, right? But right now, I would say mechanics is not our problem.
Okay.
No, I'll say if you do want to work on this, you just click really close to your character. That's all you need to do for now, right? That's the first step. Is click really close to your character, again, the habit. But for sure, 4v5 is the big picture, right? That's the big thing you need to look at. But yeah, I would say that if you do want to work on mechanics, this is how you do it. But I don't think there's really an issue, right, in terms of mechanical problems. We didn't really see any mechanical problems, right? I think it was all kind of decision making kind of area going on here. So anything else?
Not really. Like, not that I can think of right now.
Okay, cool. Then we will call it for now. Make sure you work on this idea, 4v5, okay? Mid-game 4v5 is the biggest thing you want to work on.
One question. Do you think it's fine if I keep playing Caitlyn, or should I maybe play another AD carry instead?
Oh, yeah, dude. You can play Caitlyn every game, you do that. It's really good. I think it's really good for helping you learn and stuff like that. So yeah, keep playing Caitlyn for sure, I would say. I would recommend this. 10 out of 10. It's just work on these mid-game stuff that we're talking about. Because I promise you, these deaths, I promise you, all come from mid-late game. We saw 2 deaths max in the laning phase, right? Everything comes from mid-game, apparently. So definitely what you want to look at. So let me know how that goes. Once you've done 5-10 games in a row, never 4v5. Okay, if you can tell me you've never 4v5, 5-10 games in a row, and show me, then we can go from there. All right, that's when you know you need to take a look at something else. So sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
All right, cool. Other than that, that's all I have. If there's anything else from you,
No.
If there are any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm always on Discord, right? But other than that, good luck in your games. Let me know how things go. But it's good that we have. It's obviously not good that we're making this mistake, but it's good at the most of our mistakes, right? That way you can quickly fix it. In terms of all you have to do is work on this one thing. So yeah, let me know how that goes.
Yeah, I will.